If you like creativity, then let me introduce you to mod. The mod function, quite the genius, this function. We're going to separate time and date into time and then convert time to a serial number using mod. Brad Williams, XL Prime. Here we go again, dancing with mod. And I don't think that's a model, all right? Here we go. Mod. What we're going to do is separate time and date. Well, notice here, we have 6/6/1943, 1 a.m. We want to separate these two, and then we want to turn this time into a numeric series. If I go in, just for simplicity, just go time, it better be 1 o'clock. And voila. How does that work? 1 a.m. is going to be 1/24th a day equals 1 divided by 24 is equal to 0.14. That's how Excel works, okay? They take a 24-hour period and they break it down. 10 a.m. is going to be 10/24ths. 12, why is it a 0? Basically, 12 o'clock is 0. That's the start. 2 a.m. is going to be 2 divided by 24. And then 7 a.m. is going to be 7. If this was 7 p.m., click, think about it, 7. What happens after 12 p.m.? Well, it goes to 1 p.m. You can't divide 1 by 24 because you get the same number for 1 a.m. Hence, military time, 13, 14. So 7 p.m. would be, well, you know, if you went to 6 p.m., it'd be 12 plus 6. 6 hours plus 12, so that's 1,800 hours. So this would be 1,900 hours. Our battle starts at 2,200. Think about that. What's 2,200? It'd be 22 divided by 24, 10 p.m. Back to the subject. We need to separate this. Date and time series. Here's how it's broken down. If we just look at the 6/6/1943, it will be 15/8/63. The 1 o'clock, as I said before, is 0.04166. So that's how Excel does their thing. They're going to give you the date serial number, and then the time will be tacked on to the end. So now what we want to do is use the mod function to get rid of that 1586. How do we do that? Mod B51. Here's the formula, n minus d times int, which is the integer, n minus d. If we were to type in this 15,863, here, 15, oh, I'm just going to do this. I'm going to experiment. Hold on. Let's see if I can grab. I can't grab this number. I don't think. I can't grab this number. So can we hit F9? No, can't even do that. I'm going to go 15863.04. I don't think I can go 4167 minus the same thing. And I could have probably just copied and pasted it, but 15863.04167 equals, wow, isn't that just beautiful? There's the outcome right here. There's mod. Do you want to know how this works? 15,863 minus 1 times the integer. We're dividing this 15,863. So if you want to break this down, what it is dividing 15,863 by itself, leaving us with this 04167. That's why we have this, you see this right here, integer. The integer is going to pull out the integer. Let me just show you. Copy this down. I don't know if, yeah, I can do that. Control D. If we get rid of all this, the integer is, look at this number, remember 15 and all the change? The integer is just going to give us the 15,863. So we have that number, and then let's get rid of the integer part. And so now we have 15,863 15863, or this actually should be 15862, n minus, so we got a technical issue, n minus d times blah, blah, blah. So broken down, this is how it works. 1518, okay, n, and then the proper structure here, in terms of reading this thing, is like this. This is where you need to make certain that the computation is correct. So we've got n minus d times int n minus d. Here's how it works. N, 15863. D is, we said it's going to be 1. Here it says B51. Here we have 15683, which represents n. Then we have D, 1, times, well, here's the formula. N, which is 15863, divided by D, 1, which is 15863. What do we have? N minus 15863. This minus this is equal to 4167. Be sure to check out all of our Excel courses. Excel data and text manipulation. We have an advanced beginners and intermediate course. Excel essentials. This is for individuals new to Excel. We have an advanced, excellent beginners, level 1 and level 2, and intermediate level course. Excel formulas, formulas only. We have a beginner, an advanced, and an intermediate level course. Click on any of the links. There's a short video that explains everything about the course. Check it out. The mod function is, at first, is intimidating. But if you break it down in this terms and then try to keep in mind what it's trying to do, it returns the remainder after dividing. What does that mean? We're just dividing 15863 by 15863. And whatever's left over is the result. If we look at 16266, we know the answer is going to be 41667. How do we know? Well, we can go through this again. 24033 at midnight shows zeros. What do we get? Mod's going to give us 12. And then what's the serial number? 0. Here's the serial number. All we did is go up here and go general. If you want the date, you can go to short date. I meant to hit time. So hit time, 1 a.m. There is a comprehensive breakdown of mod that should help you. Just want to break this down. Easiest, simplest terms here. If we're using 1 as the divisor, it's a piece of cake. But when we get into more complicated issues, you can't use this simple explanation. You're going to have to actually put the numbers in here. Keep in mind how it's structured. This is how Excel calculates it. You could go, well, n minus 1. That's one part of it, which is going to screw you up, because then you would take 158630417 minus 1, which would give you 158620417. Then you would multiply that times the integer, and you're going to go, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look like I'm dividing this by this. Okay, anyway, rambling on. Brad Williams, Excel Prime.